Well, next on KCRW, we welcome a well-respected member of the LA arts community. Mia Doi Todd is here to perform songs from her latest album, Cosmic Ocean Ship. Hi, Mia. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming through. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, feeling good?
Yeah.
Well, hey, why don't we get into your set first, and then we'll take a break and talk with you. It's Mia Doi Todd live on KCRW.
Come on, summer, give me a smile. That long, cold winter lasted quite a while. Come on, summer, sweet lemonade, a skinny dipper, picnic by the lake. The green grass and the pine trees, they do me good. And the bright sun on my skin, feeling brand new, brand new, in love with you, in love with you. Come on, summer, work your charm. A golden tan and this lovely man on my arm. Come on, summer, laughing all day and love all night in the soft bed where we lay. Let's go down to the beach, see the sunset sky, how we're dancing mandala feet, wash out in the tide, the tide is coming and going, the tide is coming and going. Summer, lover, you make me smile, you make me smile. Come on, summer, fill me up to my ears with love and light to last me all through the years. Summer, lover, summer, you do me good, you do me good. That song's called Summer Lover. We're gonna play Parachi. Take a walk up the ancient path through the jungle, leaves and vines and roots. Butterflies, blue and red, lead the way overhead to the river, water sweet and fresh. Parachi, paradise, parachute into my life. Parachi, paradise exists. Parachi, paradise exists. Parachi, paradise exists. Been so long here on this island of myself, I know each high and low and how the weather changes my perspective, my position, who I am and in what humankind, love, relation, cosmic oceanship, cosmic oceanship. It's hard making sense of ourselves and everything else. My mind, my heart, my soul felt looking at some photograph. So how That was called La Habana. This next one's called The Rising Tide. Gotta face a changing planet, weather, land, ocean, and air. Population out of balance, wages, world warfare. Can we fix it with our love? Can we rise above? Gotta face myself, can I manage? Ride those emotional waves. Will I just let it happen? The crush of hours, the crash of days. Can I learn from my love? Can I rise above? The rising tide, the rising tide, face to face with my lover, finding recognition there. We take comfort in one another, take time, take care. Can we live on our love? Can we rise above? The rising tide, the rising tide, the rising tide, my rising tide.
Mia Doi Todd on KCRW, sharing songs from her latest album, her 9th album, Cosmic Ocean Ship. Sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
So there is an easygoing brilliance throughout this album. It's a perfect summer record. It kind of feels like sunshine on your face, really.
Yes, I wanted to make a happy record. I've made a bunch of melancholy ones, I think, and I finally wanted to make one that would be fun to sing and would bring me up. So I think it does that.
Oh, it does that. There's also a pronounced Brazilian influence, and I wonder if you have been to Brazil.
Yeah, a couple years ago I went 2 times and I spent about 2 months there, and I'd always loved Brazilian music. Some of my favorite songwriters are from Brazil, so it was great to be there and have the music and dance just invade my life completely.
You do feature 2 covers on this album.
Yeah.
And, one is the song Canto de Iemanjá.
Yeah.
Explain why you chose these songs to cover.
Right. Iemanjá, she's the Orisha, or goddess of the ocean, in the Yoruba Candomblé religion. And I'm a Cancer, that's my sign, and I identify very much with the ocean. And there was a version of that song by Virginia Rodriguez that I really loved, and I started to learn it, and Andres and I were singing it. I have here playing with me today Andres Renteria and Gabe Noel, and Andres is very familiar with Afro-Cuban rhythms, so he started learning Canto Giamaja and just incorporated it into our repertoire, and then the Orisha has been coming to us again and again, and so...
Well, nature is a very powerful force, and especially in Brazil, with the Amazon and Iemanjá is a significant Orisha.
Yes, with the ocean being so in battle with humanity these days, with us acidifying it, it's really important to respect these nature gods. And so singing Canto Giamaja was a tribute to the ocean.
Do you speak Portuguese fluently?
Not at all, but I can sing in Portuguese, and I've been learning a bunch of Brazilian songs.
Now, the second cover you feature on the record is Gracias a la Vida. Tell us why you chose this one.
Well, Mercedes Sosa passed away not too long ago, and so I felt like I was allowed to sing it because she sang it so beautifully that it was hard to try to do it. But now that she's gone, it's just important, I think, to be singing these songs. If you can, you should. And it's such a beautiful song. It was actually written by Violeta Parra, and the lyrics to it are so beautiful. That's what made me want to sing it. It makes me love life. Yeah.
Tell us about your upbringing and your evolution as an artist. You're from Los Angeles.
Yeah, born and raised in Los Angeles. And so I lived here until I was 17, 18, and I went back east for college, and I lived in Japan for a year studying dance. Came back to LA, and I've been playing music all these years. My neighbor, when I was growing up, was an opera singer, and he started giving me voice lessons when I was a teenager. So I have him to thank. Him and the club Jabberjaw, the indie rock club that gave all of us teenagers something to do. I have those two things to thank for being in music and giving me this big path in life, because without music, life would be much more of a mystery for me, but
was there
it keeps me going.
Was there a moment when you realized your path as an artist, or was it always something predestined?
Oh, my dad is a sculptor, and I saw his struggle with making a living and the ego battles you have as an artist, and I tried my hardest not to be an artist. I didn't major in music, and I was trying to find other things to do. At one point I thought I'd be a social worker, but then as I grew into my music and myself, I realized that my gift is really helping people through my music, so that's what I tried to do.
So you mentioned your father is a sculptor.
Yeah.
Your mother is a judge, and a renowned judge. In fact, the first female Asian American judge in the country. Back in 1978, she was appointed by Jerry Brown at that time.
Yes.
It's interesting because as a product of these two people, and you think very different worlds, and you have the freedom of expression in sculpture, the art world, and then you have jurisprudence, and you have the law. Do you find that you are kind of a struggle between those two influences, or how do you reconcile all that?
Oh yeah, they definitely have it out inside of me. On the outside, I'm more the artist, the free spirit, but I definitely have my mom's real judgmental side inside. So critical, very critical, mostly of myself, also of the world and the state of things today. I definitely have that critical side.
I was just admiring your record. These are your illustrations on the CD.
Yes. I'm also a visual artist, and I made, as Joni Mitchell has often done for her record covers, I try to draw or paint my record covers.
So this is your self-portrait?
Yes, yeah. This one was kind of a tribute to Isis and the mother goddess, and it's a self-portrait,
Also this dedication to Mia Doi.
Oh, that's my grandmother,
okay.
who was 94 today, and...
Today?
No, not today. She's living, and
point.
She's 94. She's a big idol of mine, too. She was born in L.A. also, born here, and she went through the Japanese internment camps. She's a very strong lady, raised 5 kids. 2 of them went on to be judges. My uncle's also a judge. So she's a big hero of mine.
Nice. And so she comes out to your shows?
She used to. It's too hard for her now.
Yeah. You mentioned quickly in passing some time you spent in Japan.
Yeah.
You were studying dance there?
Yes. There's a modern dance form called Ankoku Buto, and I studied with some dancers there, Min Tanaka, Kazuo Ono. Kazuo Ono passed away recently. He was about 93 and still dancing.
He is the founder of Buto.
Yes. So I was there in 98, and he was still teaching, he and his son. So I studied with him, and I think somehow that all that kind of abstract performance art did inform my early work as a songwriter and lyricist. Now I think my songs are more straightforward, or they try to make them so.
Yeah, I saw a photograph of Kazuo Ono on the cover of the Anthony and Johnson's record a couple years back. Did you see that?
It's true.
Yeah, it's a striking photograph. So then I looked into it and I did a little bit of research just superficially online, but it's such an interesting world, this form of expression. It's not even only dance, it's just an overall...
Yeah, it's more like performance art.
Yeah.
And whereas ballet tries to make the human body like a god, Buto recognizes the human body's weakness. And Kazuo Ono, in all his dance performances, he always said he was carrying the spirit of his mother on his back. She was always with him.
Sounds rough.
Yeah.
I feel that. I also read a note which stayed with me on Kazuo Ono, which was his very presence is an artistic fact. I just love that idea of someone's presence being such a matter of fact of creativity and art. So have you looked to incorporate any of that into your own performances?
Well, I've started to try to incorporate more dance into music, because music and dance go together. For just like original man, humanity, that was music and dance go together. So I've been making some music videos. It's not quite finished yet, but we shot a music video for Kanto Jiamanja, and it's a complete dance music video. And it's not Buto, that's not the aesthetic of it. I found over time that Buto has a very dark aesthetic, and I've been trying to get away from that.
Yeah.
And so, but I have been allowing myself to sort of incorporate both music and dance back together.
Well, as you mentioned, Canto de Yemenja again, this was something you contributed to the Red Hot in Rio Volume 2 compilation, which we've been playing, and people may know the Red Hot series for AIDS awareness. It's an AIDS benefit collection. This is a vast collection. It's a 2 CD set and really exceptional, and it's great that you're featured on this record.
Yeah, I have 2 tracks on there. I think we're going to sing the other one later. It's called Girassol da Cor de Seu Cabelo. I'm honored to be on there because all the great Brazilian artists are on there, and I know that they're going to get a copy in their mailbox.
Right, just imagining Caetano Veloso listening to your...
I know.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, then why don't we get into your second set? And also, everyone, we have tickets for a show coming up at the Satellite. This is not until August 17th, as well as autographed copies of Mia Doi Todd's Cosmic Ocean Ship. She is live in studio as morning becomes eclectic.
should spend the summer. Maybe we should spend some time together under the sun. I am the ocean. Spend the summer. Maybe we should spend this life together under the sun. We are steep in the gale. Maybe we should spend the summer. Maybe we should spend the winter under the sun. Under the sun. Under the sun. That was another song for the ocean, one that I wrote. Skipping storms, glad to be home. I'm still alive. I watered our plants, do a little dance in the meantime. This is where I am. This is where I stand. skipping the stones, glad to be alone with you at last. So my tuning, I use a bunch of different tunings in my songs. Yeah, so this next song was written by Lo Borges. It's actually on a Milton Nascimento record. It's Sunflower, the color of your hair. It's on the Red Hot and Rio compilation. Solar e estrelas do mar, a terra azul da cor de meu estilo. Vento solar e estrelas do mar, você ainda quer morar comigo? Se eu cantar não chora não, é só poesia. Eu só preciso ter você por mais um dia. Ainda gosto de dançar. Bom dia, como vai você? Sol, girassol, verde, vento solar, você ainda quer morar comigo? Vento solar e estrelas do mar, girassol da cor de seu cabelo. Se eu morrer, não chore não, é só poesia. Eu só preciso ter você por mais um dia. Ainda gosto de dançar. Bom dia, como vai você? Você vem, ou será que é tarde demais? Girassol da cor de seu cabelo. Se eu morrer, não chore não, eu sou a lua, é meu estilo cor de mar, a vilha nua. Ainda moro nesta mesma rua. Como vai você? Você vem, ou será que é tarde demais?
Mia Doi Todd, live on KCRW. Sounds terrific.
Thank you.
So as we reach the top of the hour, we're almost out of time. I do want to make sure we get these tickets out there and give KCRW members a shot at these CDs as well. So I do want to thank you for coming through. I'm not sure we have time for just one more, but thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us. We love KCRW.
Thanks, Mia. Okay, so Mia Doi Todd, thanks to her and her band, of course, this morning. Also thanks to Ray Guarna, sound engineer. Travis Holcomb is sound intern today. Robert LaFond, web video producer. And special thanks to Howard Wolfing and Tamai Go. So here's your chance at tickets for Mia Doi Todd live at the Satellite. This is coming up on the 17th of August. Is a Wednesday. So we have 5 autographed copies of Cosmic Ocean Ship, as well as 5 pairs of tickets for the show at the Satellite, the 17th of August. If you have not won a giveaway from us in the past 90 days, call us at 877-600-KCRW. That's 877-600-5279. These CDs and tickets available to our current members only, first come, first served basis, and they're non-transferable. You must call now in order to win tickets for the show at the Satellite. It's Mia Doi Todd live on KCRW. My thanks to Paul Shapiro for production assistance here in studio today. Ariana Morgenstern, the producer of Morning Becomes Eclectic. Tomorrow we have the band Generationals joining.